So, all right. And you get to see some of my stuff. Okay. Today is going to be highly transformational. We have the Aquarius New Moon, which is in and of itself about innovation and new journeys. But then it's also the Chinese New Year, Year of the Wood Snake, which is about transformation and shedding your old skin. So as I've been meditating on this morning, I'm working with 3 crystals today. So I've got my smoky quartz here, which is a grounding and protective stone. And then Botswana agate, also grounding and protective. It connects you to the Earth Star chakra, which is one that I've been called to work with a lot lately. And then Dragon's Blood's Jasper, which is protective, grounding, also really good for transformation and supporting kind of getting rid of the old. So those are just the crystals that I'm working with here today that I was called to this morning. Normally I would sage my space as well. So we'll do an energetic clearing of the space. My son just got a bird and they're very sensitive to smoke and herbs and things like that. So I can't smudge the space. So we're just going to do an energetic clearing first of all. So we're going to start with taking a big breath. I recommend in through the nose and out through the mouth. Do 3 of those. That feels like a good number today. And on this last one, I want you to let out a sigh, okay? Feel free to make some noise. Get yourself a little loose. Shake it out. Shake the hands. If you're standing, that's wonderful. If you're seated, that's just fine. We've got a big journey to go on today. There is so much happening in the cosmos. I'm not going to get into that. That's all mind food. Now, keep in mind that while you're on this journey, while you're going through this, it is deeply personal. If I say something, if something comes up, we're doing this for the collective. If something comes up and you're not quite feeling it, chuck it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Secondly, something that we want to get into right now, be in this present moment. I am so honored that you are here with me. I am so proud of you for taking this time to be with yourself. Now, what does that mean? If you've got stuff going on, if you've got stuff outside of here, you got into an argument with your partner last night, your boss is being a turd, whatever the case might be, we're going to take all of that right now, right in this very moment. Maybe close your eyes if that feels right for you. Collect all of that stuff that you don't need in this moment right now. We're going to put it in a box. We can come back to that box later, but it is safe in this little box right here, in this container, and we're going to set it off to the side. You don't need it right now. Now is not the moment. This moment is about you. During this activation, I'm going to be bringing in Reiki energy. That is source energy. It is here for all of us. It is going to go, hey, Brianne. It is going to go wherever you need it to. It is intelligent energy here for you. We're going to utilize some tools, though, so that you can move the energy as well. First of all, I love using breath. Something feels tight, something feels icky, breathe into it. I always like breathing through the nose. There's so much science behind that we're not going to get into. Breathing through the nose, breathe into that space that feels stuck. We're going to use movement. Movement moves energy. I'm sitting today just because that's the way my cameras are working. My standing desk is broken, but So wiggle around, wiggle back and forth, shake your feet, jump up and down. If you feel like getting on the floor and writhing around, you're in your own space. You can do exactly what you want or need to without judgment. Okay, so we're moving, we're breathing, make some sound. So many of us, especially here in America, are so blocked in our throat chakras. We feel so confined. We can't speak up for ourselves because we have to be careful of what everybody else is going to take from that. You are in a safe space. You want to yell, you want to cry, you want to laugh. Whatever emotion is coming up for you, let it come out of your throat. Maybe you want to scream. Maybe the scream turns into a laugh. Safe space, no judgment. I can't see you. I can't hear you. Nobody else can. Get yourself in a safe space. Okay, if you need to go into the bathroom, into your bedroom, this is going to be 60 to 90 minutes. Whatever space feels the safest for you, go ahead and let's take a second to get into that now. We're moving, we're breathing, we're sounding. We're going to set some energetic intentions today. Okay. Now, a lot of people don't know how to do that. It might be new to you, and that's totally fine. So if you're setting an energetic intention, all that means is you are declaring what you want to get out of this. That is deeply personal. It is only for you. You don't need to make anybody else happy here. So what is your intention? My intention is for you to get what you need, for source to come through me and bring through this transmission for you, to bring in some deep transformational healing. Maybe you're stuck in an area of your life right now and you're not sure what to do and you want some answers. Do that. Okay. Whatever your intention is, set that intention now. If you want to write it down in that journal of yours that you've got, I hope, write down your intention. We're going to visualize. Now that one's a little tricky. A lot of people think visualizing means you have to see it with your eyes. That's not the case. You can see it, you can hear it, you can sense it, you can feel it, you can know it. Visualizing just means using your imagination in however that works for you, because we are all so different. Okay? You've got this. This is your journey. This is deeply transformational. This new moon is setting us up for our highest good to move forward in life. Now, a lot of times with new moons are a big time of planting new seeds, of manifestation. With that, sometimes that is based on old paradigms. It's based on things that we thought we needed in the past that we didn't want, that we don't actually need. So, for instance, I like to use this example. When I was in high school, going into college, I, first of all, didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a biologist. I wanted to be a zoologist. I wanted to be an oceanographer. I wanted to be a veterinarian. I wanted to be a doctor. And I wanted to be on Broadway. I double majored in musical performance to be on Broadway and highly advanced science classes so that I could go further. I didn't need those. Those were, when I looked at it, when I sat with it deeply, I realized those weren't for me. Did I find them fascinating? Absolutely. Do I still study some of that stuff? Absolutely. But all of those intentions that I had set for my life to set up my future weren't for me. I was trying to make other people happy. This year, this new moon is all about what you need, what is right for you. Okay? So we're setting it in brand new soil. If you think about farming, if you think about planting plants, those nutrients in the soil that our plants need, it gets depleted. We've been trying so hard to pull up from this soil that it's no longer full and rich. It's dry. It's barren. Nothing's going to grow here anymore. So we're going to clear all of that out and we're going to start fresh. These seeds that we're planting are going to be in rich soil, but it's going to take some work from you. All right. It's going to take some intention. It's going to take some change. And I know change is scary. We are not programmed to go through change. We want certainty. But change and that struggle is what makes you grow. I love using the example of going to the gym. It's a struggle to get to the gym when you first start saying, I'm going to go work out. I'm going to go get healthier. I'm going to go get in better shape. It's a struggle to get to the gym. Then maybe it's a struggle to pick up that 5-pound weight. But then your muscles grow. Maybe then it's a struggle to pick up that 10-pound weight, and so on and so forth. And the cycle goes. But the more you push past that struggle, the more you grow. So stick with this. There's going to be times that it might feel a little overwhelming. If you need a break, take a break. If you need to breathe, just breathe. Find some stillness. All right, who's ready? We're going to get into this. All right, I'm going to put on some music. I'm going to take some water. If you need to take some water real fast, go ahead and do that. Now, throughout this, there are going to be times where I offer silence. During this time, you can sit, eyes open, eyes closed. You can lay down. You can walk around. You can dance. Whatever feels right for you. This is your journey. If you need to write stuff out, just get that pen on that paper and scribble to your heart's content and kind of just word vomit on the page. Do it. All right, let me get some music on here. All right, now I've got to stream the music from my computer. So somebody let me know if you can hear it or if it's too loud. How does that sound? All right, turn that down a skosh. So we've got... All right. So find what's comfortable in your body right now. If you want to sit, we had a planetary alignment that's drawing a line in the sand to move forward. If you need to sit down for a minute or lay down, go for it. We're going to be connecting to the earth. And I pulled a card this morning. Now, I'm not a tarot reader, but I do like to pull my cards. I pulled Thanatos today. Thanatos represents death. Death of the old. Maybe it's a bad habit that you've had. Maybe it's some thing that you've been doing over and over and over and hoping that it's going to get better and trying to change somebody else. We are done with that. So take some time. Take a big breath. And out. Beautiful. Keep breathing for a minute here. Cleansing the energy of our space. Now the Earth Star chakra has been calling to me very deeply. We're going to connect to her first. That is being in our bodies. that is connecting with the earth. It is deeper than our root. If you're familiar with the chakras, the root sits at the base of the spine. Our earth star sits 6 to 12 inches below that, deeply grounded in the earth. So here's where we're going to bring in some energetic intention. All right. Feel your feet flat on the ground. Feel the heaviness of your feet. Gravity connecting us to the earth. Notice your limbs, your legs. Bringing breath to anywhere that's tight. Noticing your hips, your core and your back. And if you need to move to notice these things, that's totally fine too. Your journey. Wonderful. We're going to feel a ball of energy coming from the top of our heads, moving down through our bodies, down through our face, relaxing our jaw, relaxing our neck and our shoulders, bringing that ball of energy down our spines, down our legs, down into the ground. Deep, deep, deep into the ground. Imagine yourself growing roots that connect you into the earth. Feel it going through the rocks and the soil. Take a big breath in. Go a layer deeper. As deep as you can go, deep down, deep down, deep down. Feeling the warmth, feeling the cool, feeling the water in the soil. There you go. We are connected to the earth at all points of our lives. She is here to support us. She's here to provide us with nutrients. And right now, she is here to stabilize you in this moment. And we are being called on our underworld journey. Who's ready for that? So envisioning yourself deep in the earth, with the fungi and the mushrooms and the mycelial network communicating to each other. You are one with that. Don't make this too much in your head. Keep it in your body. Down in the earth. As you look around at the roots around you, the soil, at the worms, you notice a tunnel. Bringing your awareness into that tunnel. And as you go through it, it goes down deeper. Deeper than the roots of the trees, deeper than the rocks. And it opens into a cavern. This cavern is going to be deeply personal for each one of you. What does it look like? Let your awareness take in every sight, every smell. Is it warm or cold? What does the energy feel like in your body there? You can be still or you can move your body. Remembering that you are deeply supported by Mother Earth and this Earth Star chakra. Connected in. And here you find your guides. They may be your spirit guides, maybe ancestors, shamans, maybe even your higher self. They're there to support you. And they beckon you deeper into the cavern. Deeper onto your journey. Showing you with love and support the areas of your life that are not working anymore. With images on the cavern walls of the things that you have overcome, that you are still holding on to, that are preventing you from moving into your future. I'm going to take a moment here. And coming over the shoulder of this guide comes a snake. And it travels down the guide's body to your foot. And this snake feels calm. You know that it means you no harm. And as it climbs up your leg to your shoulder, it has a message for you that it is time to shed your skin. These images on the cave walls do not define you. They are images of the past that you do not need to hold on to. Are you ready? Let yourself move. The snake must move to shed its skin. It writhes along the ground and allows the earth to pull away the old that it no longer needs. And so it will support you too. Breathing, sounding, whatever you need to get past this stuck that you have been holding on to. It stays here in this cave, transmuting the energy into the ground, becoming food for the mushrooms, for the bugs, for the worms, to nurture our earth. But you are done with it. Your guides are here to support you. If you're feeling apprehensive, know that you are supported and safe. This is just the next step on your journey. This is an offering to the earth, this old skin you have held on to for far too long. Let your body become lighter. Let it move with the rhythm of the earth. Whatever that rhythm is for you, listen to it. Maybe just move your hands with that rhythm. If moving your whole body feels overwhelming to you, just move your hands. Here's mine. You can go with me. You can find your own. It's your path. Keep breathing. Maybe let yourself make a sound in this cavern to release that tension. You can always come back to this. If you're watching it on replay, you can pause it. But what is one last thing that needs to be shed for you to move forward? As your guides support you, as the earth supports you and encourages you to take that next step. As your guide places a hand on your shoulder, they let you know that it's time to exit the cave. It's time to move forward with certainty, knowing that you are not alone. Leaving behind that old skin. Maybe it's just one layer. Maybe it's 10. Exiting the cave, back into the tunnel, moving up, back into the soil. Back into the roots of the trees and feeling the support of Mother Earth holding you. And the soil is warm. And your old skin has fertilized it. And you can taste and smell the nutrients in that rich, rich soil. Mother Gaia holds you and lets you know that you've got this. Bringing your awareness back to that Earth Star chakra, that energy point swirling 6 to 12 inches below you, letting it fill your awareness, and drawing that energy up from the earth into your root, right at the base of your spine. Feeling its warmth sitting there, full of potential and energy, waiting for you to tap into it. In this energy, it is time to forgive yourself. To forgive yourself for any situation that you've put yourself in that made you feel unsafe, because you have made every choice in your life. Some things have been put onto you that are difficult, that are scary, but you had a part to play, and that is important to acknowledge. You are never a victim, but you are always supported. Moving forward, are you unsafe or just uncomfortable? Are there things that need to be changed? Forgive yourself for being too scared to take the next step, or whatever is holding you back. And feel the foundation of that energy growing around you, connecting down into the Earth Star, together working in tandem to support you. Tapping into your body, thanking it for being here for you. Maybe you need to hug yourself. Feel your solidity. Feel how strong your legs are. The energy within them, whether you use them frequently or not, the energy is there to support you. Know that you are strong. Nobody can hold you back. Only you can do that. Only you can listen to the lies and the messages and the programming, but you always have a choice to move away from that situation. building that energy at the root. And pulling it up into the sacral, into that womb space. I don't care if you're a man or a woman or anything in between. We all have a sacral. And that is the energy of the feminine. And right now it is the energy of the primordial feminine, of the deep, ancient, powerful feminine. You can feel her supporting you. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm going to cry. Oh. Tapping into your sexuality and your creativity, where we birth new ideas into this world, where we birth ourselves. Sexuality isn't just about the physical act, it is about creation. What are you creating with your life? From this point forward, the line has been drawn in the sand, and you are moving forward. What are you creating? Hold on to it. Let it take form. Compressing it. Feeling its solidity. Like a diamond being made deep in the earth. Creating it. And then releasing that energy out and up and all around you. You have the power to create your own reality. We are co-creating with every minute of this life. What does that sound like for you? What noises can you make to make this a reality? To own your power. You have left what no longer serves you in the underworld. You have fertilized your soil, and you are making the diamonds for your stinking crown. I'm going to leave you here for a minute. Maybe you want to pull out your journal now. What are you creating? What are you creating? Pulling that support up from the earth if you need it. But knowing that you've got this. Letting that creativity flow through you. There is such powerful energy here. Don't get stuck in your head. I feel some of you getting stuck up in in the mental realms. This is embodied. This is in our bodies. With a knowing, with an ancient knowing. We are all here for something different. Your purpose is not my purpose, and my purpose is not yours. We are unique. You are here to create something completely different than the person next to you, than the person you live with, than the next person on this stream. And that is perfect. Feeling that warmth build in your womb space. If there's any excess energy, wiggling it out. If you're getting a little overwhelmed, move your body and send it back down into the earth, connecting those energies that are here to support you. And then bringing it up into your solar plexus, that area just below your rib cage. That area of power and fire. Letting it support you to move forward from this point. You have left the old in the past. You have discovered what you want to create with your future. Now step into this fire and make it happen. Building that area. Put your hands on your ribs. Breathe into it. Feel it opening. Breathe powerfully. Then we're going to listen to that still small voice within us. That voice that we haven't been listening to. Our voice. Not the lies, not the ego that is trying to protect us. Our voice. What is it here to tell you right now? There's some powerful messages coming through. You are ready. You are ready to move forward. Getting the imagery of yelling it from the mountaintops, claiming that power. Let's find a power pose here. Now, a power pose means something different to every person. I am a Wonder Woman person. Hands on the hips, chest wide, shoulders back. Maybe you prefer the tree, bringing in light from the branches above you, channeling source in. Opening your body. We're not closing our hearts. We're not making ourselves small. Open yourself up. Breathe in this power. Move around if you need to. Dance your dance of power. Building and building and building that fire. Feel it flood through you like liquid in your veins. All the way down into your fingertips, into your toes, out into the space around you, into your reality. Channeling that fire back into the sacral so that it can be birthed into this world. There may be things that you don't have right now. What is it? Is it a skill you need to learn? Is it a change of environment? Now be careful that you're not running away from things. There is a difference in needing to change something and needing to shift in order to grow, and running away from the problems that will help you grow. What are those things you need? I'll give you a minute here in silence. Staying out of your head, connecting to the gnosis in your body, that knowing within you. What are your next steps? Forgiving yourself for being too afraid to make them, too afraid to move, being stuck in that nervous system response. In the future, we'll be getting into more somatic exercises so that we can release it from our bodies. Right now, we are releasing the energy. Pulling that energy from the earth up and up and up into our hearts. That is the bridge of energy from our upper realms, and pulling the energy down from the universe, down, down, meeting into our hearts with a beautiful swirl. I'm seeing a purple and a blue. Maybe you have different colors mixing together. It's changing to a red and a gold as the energy intensifies and builds. Holding it here. Filling yourself up with love first. Love for yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot put the life masks on those you love if you are not fed and nourished. Give yourself that love right now because you deserve it. I don't care what anybody has told you. I don't care what kind of crap they've tried to pull to make you feel little. You have pulled your crown from the underworld. You have built it with your own power. And now it is time to love yourself. Let it build here and grow. Throughout your entire body, you may feel tingling, you may feel cold, you may feel warmth, you may feel nothing. The energy is still moving. How do you need to move, breathe, sound, intend for you to love yourself? I love you. Pulling in that energy. And then spreading it throughout your limbs. Find an area of your body that you have a hard time loving. Find an area of your body. For me, it used to be my tummy. I've had 2 babies. A little self-conscious about it. Bring that area some love. Your body has supported you. It has nourished you. It has moved you through this life, through every moment. Maybe there have been some breaks. Maybe there have been some injuries. It is still here, housing this wonderful soul of yours. What area is it for you? Is it your shoulder? Is it your pinky? Is it your nose? Take that love from your heart and give it to that area of yourself that you have the hardest time with. As the universe sends its love to you, as I send my love to you. Wrapping you in a warm blanket of love. Now let that love move up into your throat. What have you not heard? What have you not heard that you need to hear? Say it to yourself. Maybe it starts out small. I am enough. I am loved. I am supported. I am smart. I am kind. I am wise. Maybe it starts out as a whisper. Let it out into the universe. I am enough. I am enough. And let it build. Put some volume and some power behind it. I'm going to use I'm enough as an example. You use whatever feels true to you. I am enough. Keep saying it. Say it to yourself. As I do the work to clear the throat, I have some sound coming through. Ignore me if you need to. Keep saying what you need to hear. bringing that love into the throat. Good. Taking a big breath. And out. Connecting one last time with that energy from source down through the head, letting it soothe your entire body. Wrapping you in a blanket of love and comfort. Protecting that power within you. It has been an honor to guide you through this journey. Now here's the challenge. As you go back out into the world today, you're inevitably going to have to open that box, that container that we closed at the beginning and set off to the side. Don't lose your power. Don't forget the things that you have learned here today, the discoveries you have made about yourself, the energies that have been activated. Maybe taking some time to reflect, to write them down. Now, again, this is for the new moon as well. So maybe you want to make some moon water with these intentions, these next steps infused into them. It's not hard. Get your jar of water. I recommend a glass jar. Fill it. As you're filling it, say these intentions, these steps, these lessons into your water, then write them on a piece of paper. Put the paper outside of the bottle. We don't want that. We don't want that inside. Lay them together and set them out under the new moon tonight. Now, technically, the new moon has already happened, but that energy stays with us for 3 days. Set that water outside on a windowsill if you need to. If you don't have access to put it outside safely, set it on a windowsill and then drink it tomorrow morning. All right? It's been my honor to be here with you. My heart goes out to you, and I will see you soon.